Hey, I'm Red. The Hornet F7C Mark II has just been released. After flying it, I think I might be in love. This is the civilian version of the all-new Hornet Mark II lineup, with the military F7A version on its way too. It's high up on the list of anticipated ships, having such a big part of Squadron 42 as well. Little brother of the F8C Lightning Fighter, but the older brother of the Hornet Mark I. Just flying it around was so smooth. As soon as I had this ship in my hangar, I had to have a look around and see just how different it was. I knew it was a bit more aerodynamic, but it really is a much better looking ship. The nose cone to the air intakes, this thing is so much smoother. Everything flows into the rest of the body, and it's not as cluttered as the previous model. It sits a lot higher off the ground due to having a lot less going on. Unlike the Mark I, there's not a big hole in the bottom of the ship either. I immediately set off for some ship-to-ship combat, and of course on the very first mission, every target was a Hornet Mark I. I couldn't believe the odds. Considering the first words out of the enemy's mouth were, "Oh shit," I think he knew exactly what was about to happen. But let's watch along and see how it goes, as this is the first time I actually tried to fight in this thing. Although it definitely wasn't my best flying ever, this thing is so smooth and easy to handle that once I get used to it, I can see this thing being my new daily. Compared to the Mark I, the Mark II feels so nimble and stable no matter how you fly it, making this old vs new 3v1 barely even a warm-up, as I took them out and rotated around them with ease. This civilian version comes stock with 2 size 4 Rhino repeaters and also 2 locked missile racks which carry 4 size 1 missiles each. Although the missile racks can't be changed, you can change the repeaters and even add an extra size 3 weapon under the nose, giving it around 600 damage per second with the guns, and 18,000 DPS with the missiles. Which makes me think the military version is going to have somewhere around 700 DPS or higher. Let's jump into the second fight where I take on 2 alien ships, and get smacked pretty hard with a missile. I guess it's time to see how tough the Mark II is. Coming back to the agility of the ship, this thing moves really quick, with a max speed of 128 meters per second and a combat speed of 210 meters a second, going from 0 to full speed without any boost in 10 seconds, or if you do use boost, you just black out. I mean, this thing is so quick. Now, what's slow about this ship is the claim time. At 11 minutes and 20 seconds, or 3 minutes 30 seconds when expedited, it's not a lifetime, but for the size of the ship, I'd really expect it to be less than 7 minutes, seeing as the A1 Spirit is a 7-minute claim. And I'm surprised it only has 2 MFD screens, but it seems a lot of new ships are going that way. Just to compare, the Mark I Hornets have 6 screens, which is a lot, but it would be nice to have 4. So maybe the military Mark II will have more, but we'll just have to wait and see. When it comes to size, there's almost no difference between the old and the new. Of course, the Mark II is sleeker and more aerodynamic, but they take up the same space. They also share the same components, being 2 size 1 coolers, 2 size 1 power plants, 2 size 1 shields, and a size 1 quantum drive, even sharing the same fuel capacities at 583 quantum fuel. And of course the internal storage of 250k, or enough space for 250 cruise Lux drinks, for those of you that use the Imperial system. The interior of this ship is super clean and minimalistic. There's tons of visibility through the windows, and the struts in the glass don't block too much of your view. For the next few weeks, Star Citizen is giving away free upgrades from the F7C to the non-purchasable F7A military variant, which is likely worth around 40 USD for anyone that completes and assists in the relevant Xenothreat missions for this period. But if you're new to Star Citizen or just want to join, make sure you use a referral code when you sign up to get free bonus in-game money and or other items. You can use mine if you want to help me out. It's the one on screen now, and it's also in the description below. Make sure you use one regardless, and I hope to see you out there on one of these missions. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the all-new Mark II Hornet, and thank you for watching.